No tip, no trip. If you're too broke to tip, then you should take the trip. And if you agree, guys, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Holy smackovich. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're going to talk about customers are complaining that their food is not showing up on time and ends up being 30 minutes to an hour plus late, and they just can't figure out why. They're losing their minds like, I ordered food an hour ago. Why has it not shown up yet? Well, I'm here to tell you exactly why it hasn't shown up. It's because you didn't tip. That's right. Drivers out there are saying no tip, no trip. And you know what? Rightfully so. I mean, have you seen gas prices lately? In a lot of places, they're over $3, $4, some places even over $5 a gallon. And let me tell you what, if you sit there and think that a driver's going to waste his time and effort for $3, because that's what a lot of these Doordash orders and UberEats orders actually are as low as like $2.79. Like, who in their right mind is going to go risk their safety, especially with the weather that's been going crazy in a lot of places like Texas, for example, with all the snow and whatnot? It's like, why are drivers going to risk their safety for peanuts? They're not going to. It's called they're playing the game smart, aka cherry picking, which, you know what? In this day and age, you got to do what you got to do to make sure you don't go broke, because otherwise, this isn't a charity case. You're going to go out there and pretty much work for free or at a loss, which is not how this works. That's a negative, Ghost Rider. Nobody wants to do any of that at all whatsoever. And customers need to realize that, hey, if it wasn't being so cheap, maybe my food would come a little quicker. And before all the other people out there get mad and be like, well, there's a service charge and everything else that we pay to these, in the app. Well, that goes to the company. That doesn't go to the driver. Maybe it should go to the driver. I do. I strongly do believe that it should go to the driver. And if you agree, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. But sadly, it doesn't. Okay? And just think about it. It's just like when you go to a restaurant. You have your server. Your server, he's getting paid from the company that he's working for, but they only make like, what, $2.15, $2.20 an hour? They survive on tips. It's the same thing about all these app drivers, okay? Don't compare us to pizza delivery guys, because they are still working for the company, getting paid an hourly wage plus tips, and I think they even have like a delivery minimum surcharge of what the driver actually gets when the company charges it, okay? So don't compare us to them either. If you're sitting there using all these apps, DoorDash, Grubhub, UberEats, it's because most of the time they're a lot cheaper than ordering from some other place or from the place itself, because they upcharge you so much to actually pay their drivers correctly. So don't get all shocked and awed when suddenly you're realizing, hey, the price is only $3, $4, $5. Drivers aren't going to be accepting that. The only ones that are accepting that are already broke, and they're trying to make quota, or they're trying to fill in some kind of quest to hopefully make some more money. But for the smart drivers out there, you're not going to waste your time for that little bit of money, because that's exactly what these gigs are. You're pretty much trading time for money, so you need to go out there and make the most money for your time. Bottom line. And that's why I tell everybody, hey, multi-app. Do UberEats, DoorDash, Grubhub, do them all at once. Take the best orders, so that way you're making the most money for your time. So to all the customers out there, remember what I say. If you want your food fast, tip your driver, and have a nice day. Peace out, everybody.